You are listening to Larry Conners, USA.
You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth!
This is Larry Conners USA. Larry Conners USA.
Hello, everyone. Frank Van Bree sitting in for Larry Conners today. Again, I am honored. I'm honored to be here. Larry has a lot of confidence in allowing me to do this show, and I want him to know that. I hope that I don't let him down. I don't think I will. I did a show for him earlier this week, and now I'd like to jump in here and see what we can do today. So Larry is off today. After he may be back tomorrow. We'll have to see. Earlier in the week, I said I was on this broadcast, and I asked a lot of why questions because I want to know why. And with the guests that I had on last week, I felt like I got some good clarity to some of those questions. My premise was that so much is happening in the last few months that it makes my head hurt. I mean, it really does. And like, what is going on? I talked about the Palestinian-Israeli conflict. It's heated up, kind of out of nowhere. Our southern border is being overrun almost on cue. And it happened when this new administration came in. Our gas pipeline gets hit with a Russian cyber terrorist group. And I keep thinking that should have happened actually under the last administration because we were told they were in cahoots with Russia. Why didn't it happen then? Gas prices are going through the roof. I shared that I was paying in the low 20s. Then a month after the Biden administration was in, I was up at 30. Today, I'm over 40 plus to fill up my car. What's going on? Food and lumber prices are skyrocketing. New building, they're continuing with the current building, but new building is screeching to a halt. So is it okay that we ask what the heck is going on? I think so. You know what's interesting? It's actually puzzling. These things are not spoken about with regularity in the mainstream media as being real problems. I don't hear lots of opening today. Do you realize that food prices are out of sight? I just don't hear any of that. But yet behind each one of these things that I mentioned, there is a Biden-Harris policy that seemingly has caused it or aided it. They restored funding for Palestine, which violated the bipartisan Taylor Force Act, which makes illegal any funding, whether direct or indirect, to the Palestinian Authority that may be funneled to terrorists. They also pledged millions to United Nations Relief and Works Agency. Well, that agency indoctrinates Palestinian children to hate Jews and Israel. They stopped the wall and opened the borders, allowing thousands of undocumented people to enter or sneak into our country, and then moved them all over the place. How are they going to get back for their hearings? They cut the Keystone Pipeline, making us more dependent on foreign oil. Thousands of workers lose their job. It's for the environment, we're told. But the railways that have to bring it in now put the environment at more risk than a well-built pipeline. They're paying people more money to stay at home than go to work. So now we have a labor shortage and millions of people on government subsidy. So I'm like, prices are rising and fewer people are working. More immigrants are coming into the country. I want to know where's that taking us? What are we doing? What are we doing? It's making it much more difficult. would it be okay to surmise that this is by design? As I said, the Biden-Harris folks are not dumb people. They're highly intelligent people. I would submit to you that they know what they're doing. They may couch it in all kinds of things. Well, we've got to take care of this. Well, there's not enough people. Some people still are afraid to come out from COVID, so we've got to take it. I'm going to pick this up on the other side of the break just a little bit, but I hope that we can get into this just a little bit. As Larry always says, lock and load. Ready on the right. I don't know if I did that as good as he does.
You can email Larry at LarryConnersUSA@gmail.com. LarryConnersUSA@gmail.com.